Alright, I'm going to walk through how I make my protein pancakes. Pretty simple recipe, and I flex it according to what my macro needs are and calorie goals are. So I've already gotten the bowl. I started this a little bit late, but sticking my scale. Need to clean my scale. I just cleaned it yesterday. But already in the bowl, I've got one serving of Libby's pumpkin, pure pumpkin, and 2 eggs. So I've got, yeah, pumpkin, one serving of pumpkin, 2 eggs. So 122 grams of pumpkin, eggs, 96 grams, or smaller eggs. Opted for some slightly smaller eggs. Um, I don't know, just because. Um, so next we'll add in the dry ingredients. So I've got a few dry ingredients. This is not a dry ingredient. Um, uh, this is the Bob's Red Mill protein mix. I just started getting this. My Whole Foods carries it, so I liked it because the whey or the protein that they use in this compared to the Kodiak is the common one that people see, and that stuff's good, like tastes good, but they use like a lot of wheat protein. So I noticed the Bob's Red Mill actually uses um, whey protein, and then I think they have a little bit of pea protein in it, so a little bit of a better protein source. Look at the macros there too. It's higher in protein than some of the other ones. Um, so 1.5 grams of fat, 23 carbs, 16 protein. So it's pretty high protein. Um, excuse me. Um, so I am going to add in. Let me zero out my scale so it doesn't turn off on me. I'm going to measure in. I put a little scooper in it. I save a lot of mini scoopers. It's a hot pro tip because I use them all the time. I don't think this came with a scooper, but I just keep a bunch of scoopers in one of my drawers here. I have a million of them in there, all different shapes and sizes. They come in handy all the time for rice and like those big rice bags. Those having a scooper in that is super convenient. So do one serving of that, which is 45 grams. Okay, got that in there. And then I'm going to add some protein because I need a little bit more protein. The ratio between the pancake mix and protein is purely dictated by how much protein do I need in the meal. So in this case, I've got this old bag of whey. It's probably like, I don't even know. It might be like 4 or 5 years old. It expired technically 4 years ago, but it's still fine. I haven't gotten like water or anything in it. I don't know. I've been eating it for a few weeks now. If I die, I die. Anyways, I'm going to put in 15 grams of protein powder into this. My old, well expired protein powder. So I can call these the expired pumpkin protein pancakes. Okay, get this up to 60. 45 plus 15 equals 60. 60. Perfect. Okay, got that in there. From there, I'm going to add, I got pumpkin spice mix that I make periodically. I don't know, I probably made this a few years ago, but it lasts a long time. I use my Ceylon cinnamon and then, I don't know, a recipe I found online. So about a gram of that in there. A little bit of salt. About a gram of salt. Give it a good mix. So I'll probably fast forward or skip through this, or I'll just talk and ramble, and maybe people will be entertained by that. But just give that a good mix, mixy. I've seen Alex Hormozy. It just says mixy. I thought it was pretty funny. I enjoy his content, and his recipes are fun. So okay, give that a good mix. And should be good there. I've already got my pan on. I turn that on to get that nice and hot while I'm mixing this stuff up. So a nice thick consistency. Got all my ingredients to make my pancakes, so let's shift over to here. Do a little spin. Probably seeing the mess I have in my kitchen. Rotate into a position where it's pretty good. So turn this here. So really simple from here. I found this makes about 3 modest sized pancakes, I'll call them. So I'll just take I like using this little tool here because it's just nice for mixing and then really scooping the along the bowl. I don't know what it's called, but it's a pretty common household utensil. So let's just give it a good. Oh no, I got a little. Let me try to make this into somewhat of a pancake shape. Kind of give it a little smear. They're not like perfect round pancakes. I'm not that competent, nor do I really care that much. So kind of make it a little bit even across the top. And from here, I don't have an exact science for how long I cook it. I just kind of look at it like, is that cooked enough? I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm like, I'd say like 50% of the time. Well, I'd say like 70% of the time, 75% of the time, I burn at least one side of one of my pancakes. So, maybe don't listen to me for advice on pancake time cooking, but usually at least most of my pancakes turn out good. So I got that going for me. But let me back a little bit. Yeah, so I'll just let this cook for a little bit, give it a good flip, and then let me show let's go back here to the other side of my kitchen. Again, seeing the mess and disarray. So I will use right now, since I'm in prep, I use a sugar-free syrup. This log cabin one's pretty good. Let's see the nutrition. 10 calories per serving of 30 milliliters. I converted it to grams, I forget at one point. So the milliliters to grams. There's a entry in MyFitnessPal, I think, that has it in grams. So I'm gonna go 60 grams of this. 60. Come on. 59. 60. No. Come on, I should have flipped to 60. There, I flipped to 60. So 60 grams of that. Got a little tickle in my throat. Anyways, so I'm going to go back here. Honestly, I think these are flippable. So I'm going to give this a flip here. Yep, that's good. We'll see. How is it going to turn out? Is it burnt or is it good? Slightly burnt. Slightly burnt. It's not like terribly burnt, but it's slightly burnt. So, anyways, what I will do is I will turn this up while I'm doing multitasking. So, my pancake syrup or my sugar-free syrup, I like to pop it in the microwave. Sometimes what I would like to do. Can you see the microwave? Yeah, you can see the microwave. So I'll run it for like 10 minutes at the lowest power, like 10% power, and just let it go. Because then I could just let it run, and then while I'm cooking my pancakes, and I like slightly warm syrup. So yeah, let me grab a plate here. These pancakes will be ready in a minute or so. So give me 1 minute here. Usually I find the other side doesn't take quite as long to cook. And I'm going to try not to burn it this time because that's like, I don't know if I would consider that burnt, but it's like on the verge of burnt. The one side I can tell is cooked a little more than the other. It's a little more overdone than I'd like, but whatever. It is what it is. What I'll do is I'll eat that one first. Assuming I do the other ones better, I'll eat that one first because I always eat the worst to the best on any plate that I eat. So, um, yeah. All right. That's probably good. Doesn't take that long, honestly. Let's see how the other side turned out. A little bit better. And yeah, that's my process for making my protein pancakes. I'm going to repeat this with the other one. Again, I will probably not. Let me fill that in. I will probably skip through till the end here and show you the end product. But I'm going to go make myself some coffee, which I drink decaf. I'm off day. Decaf coffee, I know, blasphemy. Coffee to have with this is great. And I'll see you soon when this is done. So I'm making my last pancake here. I might have, this might end up being my smallest one. It won't be that much smaller, but a little bit smaller. Like I said, I like using this tool because I can do this and scrape. Really get all the mix, 99.9% of it. Because I weighed out my food, so I'm going to eat all my food. I weighed out my recipe, so I'm going to eat my recipe. But yeah, this whatever this spatula thingy majiggy is, um, I, I'm obviously a pro chef, so based on my slightly burnt pancake and um, knowledge of cooking instruments, but I'm honestly not that bad of a chef, even though I cook most of my food in the microwave. But I'm not terrible, but um, I'm no pro. And mostly it's about function for me and what I get out of it. But I do enjoy my food. So, anyways, that's the last pancake. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit smaller than the other ones, but the second one, pancake, actually turned out pretty good. So I usually improve my skills as I go. So I got that going for me. All right, so the microwave just dinged, which actually is perfect timing because this pancake's done. The middle pancake was definitely my best pancake, so I'll eat that one last. Let's put that one on the bottom, so I eat that last. Microwave ding, 10 minutes, a little bit of steam, but it's not hot, or it's warm. But let's give these pancakes some cinnamon. I'll keep the cinnamon with me because usually the top one gets lots of cinnamon and then the other ones don't. So I'll just keep this handy and head over to sit down. All right, so now that my pancakes are complete, I got my cup of coffee, a little bit of fat-free Fairlife, a little bit of sweetener. Yeah, we'll give it a taste test. I'm in frame this time. I don't know if I've been in frame, out of frame, half in frame the rest of the time. In addition to being a pro chef, I'm also a pro videographer. So turned out pretty good. About half there. See, maybe. See, turned out pretty good. Um, yeah. So just a little dunk. I prefer dipping over pouring because I find I run out of syrup more easily if I pour versus dip. So even though I'm using a lot of syrup, I like a lot of syrup. So let's give it a taste. Good meal. Um, mean, it's not like exactly like a real pancake, right? But it's good, super high protein. Um, so yeah, that's my morning pancakes that I make on my off day of training. So hopefully you enjoyed me rambling, cooking, misbehaving, and screwing up. Some little things, nothing crazy. Didn't brutally burn any pancakes today, so I considered today a success. And pancakes turned out pretty good, and we'll meet the macros for the day. So good start to my day.